All right, hey, what's up? This is Josh Shanley, and I'm here with Bruce Petrov, and Bruce is a someone who recently signed up for our viral blogging system, which you can. There's probably a link below this video at the time that you're watching this. I would encourage you all to check that out. But what we're going to do in this video is Bruce actually has a product. And on like an info product, a subscription product, and we're gonna strategize on this call on how he can get more customers for that, use the viral blog to do so, and then also where to find some other affiliated products that he can monetize his customers and his non-customers. Okay. Because one of the core tenets of building a business online, and I mean building any business online, even if you're trying to build an offline business using the internet, one of the number one tenets is you've got to build a list. And not all of that list is going to become a customer with you, but if you're strategic, you can figure out some ways to monetize those so that you can bring back some dollars that you can reinvest into marketing and grow your list and grow your customer base, because that's how you grow in this business. So the first thing, Bruce and I were actually talking earlier today, and this is a site he had set up before getting our viral blogging platform. And one of the things that we strategized earlier is that I think what I am recommending to Bruce is to use this site now as like the customer portal, the membership site where people who are customers would log in, and take all of the free content that he's created and use that on his viral blogging system. Now, I don't necessarily recommend Bruce to pull it off of this, but taking whatever you've got here, blog posts and free videos, free content, and also posting it on your viral blogging platform is a way to populate a bunch of content on there out of the gate, and that's that will help you and serve you really well. If we look at a couple of things just about the viral blogging platform, what I would recommend that you do is there's 3 places where you can add banners that I would recommend you customize, and you point to a lead capture page. So the first one is right up here at the top. The second one is along the side here. And the last one is at the bottom. And now Bruce is choosing not currently anyway. He's not going to become an affiliate with Empower Network and resell products, at least at this time. So in his case, I would recommend taking off all of the Empower Network banners because he's just not, he's not doing that right now. And I would make them all related to whatever whatever way you're building your list here. Now, from what I can tell, you don't necessarily currently have like a what I like to call a hook to build your email list. Is that fair to say? I mean, is there a way that you're building your list other than sign up for our free updates?
No.
Okay. So that would be the first thing I would do, actually. And for you, it might be as simple as taking, let's say, 5 of the free videos that you've created with maybe it's like the 5 most important home repair tips that will save you, blank amount of money, something like that, and create an offer so this is an example of a lead capture page, but that would be, so for me, the 2 top things I would recommend is take some of that content you've already got and get it syndicated or published over on your viral blogging system. 3 things, actually. Number 2 would be figuring out what your hook is going to be. And again, it might be free video series shares with you the top 5 home repair issues that could be avoided, and you save blank amount of money. I need to sit down and think about it, and you would know better than me because it's your content and so forth. But something along those lines, something that if I were somebody who stumbled upon your blog or saw the capture page, it would be something that I would perceive as so valuable that I'd be willing to pay for it, but I don't have to. It's free, right? That's what you've got to create. Something that would be enough real or perceived value that someone would happily exchange their email address for whatever it is you're offering.
And we've got a couple of publications already, Josh, that we could use for that. So that's good.
Beautiful. So that's easy. Once you've got that, then customizing the blog where all of the banners point at that offer would be the next thing that I would do, because building an email list here, you may not have heard me say this before, but I've said this many times. When building a business online, an email list is the #1 asset. A customer list is even better, but if you build an email list, you can monetize them in several ways because, and we talked about this earlier, no matter how good you are, only a certain percentage of people are going to buy from you. If you're really good and your offer is really good, it might be 10 to 20% of your email opt-ins. Generally speaking, it's harder to get any higher than that. However, there are ways through affiliate marketing that you can monetize your list even if it's not, with your product or your subscription or service or whatever it is the case may be. Now, one of the things we talked about earlier was where to find other products or services that you could promote. And Bruce, you can see my screen, right, or no?
Yes, I can.
Okay, good. So there's a site called clickbank.com. They've been around for a long, long time, and I would consider them to be the #1 place for affiliate marketers to find other products and services to promote. There are others, but there's lots to like about ClickBank, and so I usually recommend people start there. You can create an account absolutely free, which is cool. And then what you can do is you can search the marketplace, and they have it by different categories. So in Bruce's case, we're going to look under home and garden, and maybe we look under how-to and home improvements.
There you go.
Or maybe even the general one. And what you're going to find here is different products that other people have created that you can promote as an affiliate. And there's a lot of numbers here, so I'll walk and talk through some of these numbers. But just know one thing, that it's as easy as this. If you find a product that you want to promote, you hit the promote button. You put your account nickname, which you would create when you create your account. You can add a tracking ID if you want, and then you hit create. So I'll just do, that's one of my account nicknames. And literally now I have a link that I can promote that product that ClickBank will track entirely, and they pay commissions. They mail you a check twice a month. And I've been using ClickBank for years, and I've never not gotten a check. They have paid on time. They've paid out some insane amount of money at this point. I don't even know what the number is, but it's a big number. It's probably on their homepage. So that's how easy it is once you find something to promote it. Now, how do you find things that make sense to promote? Well, obviously, you're looking for stuff that would be congruent to what people opted into your list for. So in Bruce's cases, they're opting in for like home repair ideas and so forth. But you can also make the bigger assumption that they're kind of DIY in thinking, right? If they're thinking about doing their own home repairs versus hiring somewhere out, you might be able to extend out, you can make some assumptions about what they might also be interested in. So here's an offer. The number one offer that shows up is My Shed Plans. And I don't know if this would work to the list that you build, but let's just take this as an example because we can walk through some numbers. So the average sale, this is the average amount that you would make per customer. So if someone buys through your affiliate link, that's the amount you would be paid by ClickBank. This particular affiliate, or actually in this case product owner, is paying 75% commissions. So they're paying out, that's a nice amount that they're paying out.
Sure.
75% is a high amount. The last thing that you'll see here is Gravity. And Gravity simply is a means of showing how many affiliates are promoting and making money on that offer. So the higher the Gravity, the more affiliates there are who are making money with the offer. So generally speaking, the higher the better, generally speaking. But lower numbers of Gravity don't necessarily mean that you can still make money on things that have a lower Gravity. So don't don't be put off by low Gravity numbers per se. You've got to take a look at the product. So example, you can click on this red link and you can see the offer here, right? And this is
okay.
And you can look at it and put yourself in the mind of your prospect, your email list, a person on your email list, and think like, is this something that they might be interested in? Maybe, maybe not, right? How to build a playhouse. Sure. I don't know. They might or might not. And any of this stuff here, it's all a test. When you're marketing, online or offline, everything you do is really just a test. Pirate ship playhouse plans, tiny house design. There's all kinds of stuff here. And actually, just in this one category, within a bigger category, there are, looks like 115 results. So there's lots of potential things that you could promote to the list. So let's, I'm going to bring up a document here and sort of identify all of the items, all of the things oh, I hit the wrong type of document. I want a document that you'll need to sort of put this into place, which may on the surface seem overwhelming, but really it's not once you just start taking some action. So number one, we have your membership.
Hey Josh, let me ask you.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a quick question? With ClickBank, how do you set the number of offers that is the best? Is that kind of trial and error, or have you gained some experience on that? Would you want like 2 or 3 kind of illustrated buttons on your page, or would you want a section that you click through and have several things listed?
Good point. Good question. So here's what I would recommend. You would only make those offers in one of 2 cases. I'm going to show you in a minute one of them. But I would only be doing that through email once they're already on your list. Because you've already got your own offer. I would try to you want to try and expose them to your offer first before showing them a bunch of different things. At least that's what I would do on your viral blogging platform and your membership site. So the only thing they should see on the viral blogging platform is these banners should all point to your opt-in. Okay. Now,
gotcha.
The only and by the way, this is a lot of stuff here. So Bruce, you're going to get the recording of this, and obviously, if you're watching this, you're watching the recording. You can go back through this and and pull some of this out.
Sure.
The only other thing you might do on your blog is you might do a specific blog post about an offer, and if you do that, then you would then in the blog post itself, you might say, to check out or to get access to this,
sure,
this pirate ship playground blueprint or
special
whatever.
feature
Yeah,
type deal.
yeah,
I
exactly,
gotcha.
exactly.
Okay.
But the overall goal of this, your viral blog, the banners will all point to your opt-in offer, the thing that will
Gotcha.
get people on your email list, and your membership site should just be your membership site.
Okay.
Well, I take that back. Your membership site, you might have anywhere from 1 to 3 banners of ClickBank offers in there, because if they're on the membership site, they're already a customer.
Right.
So that's a good point. So I would do 1 to 3, and a lot of these popular programs actually have affiliate resources. So let's let me go back to the first one, because I saw that I think they did. So this one, they actually have an affiliate resource center, and my guess is they actually have banners already.
I see.
Yep, banners and graphics. Not all of them will, but a lot of the ones that are more popular will have banners and graphics. Great question, great question. And there's another place, because I want to introduce the way that I think for you and for many people might be the best way to get traffic. After I start documenting this stuff here, you're going to have a capture page. That's that pages. You have to have an email marketing. You have to have a way to collect the emails and email to. We recommend and use GetResponse, but there are lots of platforms out there that work. And I'll send you this document, and I'll put some affiliated or recommended resources with the document as well.
So we already use MailChimp for
Perfect.
sending out emails. Is that okay? Or?
Perfect. Yes, MailChimp's wonderful. There's lots of great platforms there. GetResponse is just the one that we use. And then, so we have the membership site, which is already done. You've got the viral blogging system, although it's not customized and optimized just yet. You're going to build a capture page, which actually I think you can do with MailChimp. I believe you can build a capture page right within MailChimp. And with GetResponse, I'll put a resource with this for people watching this. You can do the same with GetResponse. You can actually make, there's such a way that you can create a web form that actually is like an opt-in page. It's a really, I guess the best way to describe it is like a quick and dirty way to make capture pages, but they work. They work just great. The last thing is you need traffic. And for this, we actually have something that, just because I haven't come up with a better name, called the FB method, the Facebook method. And this is a methodology that I've used over the last almost 4 years. It's an evolving type of thing, but I've used it to generate over, like, in the hundreds of thousands of leads, and I've got 5 or 6 fan pages that have anywhere from 4,000 to 40,000 fans. And what we're going to do is all of this is going to sort of all be integrated together, and by doing it, the results will multiply. I'm actually going to make this a little bit bigger so we can see.
Okay.
So the last piece of the puzzle is how do we get traffic? And I know, Bruce, I think you said you had played with Google AdWords, and
yes.
There was a second one. Was it Bing, or was it something else that you had tried some traffic on, or I can't remember?
We use a platform called Staged, and neither one of them have really resulted in a lot of buy-ins at all. So it's limited success.
Okay, so just a quick side note, because we went there, by simply changing the approach of trying to get a buyer immediately to just trying to get an opt-in, that's going to change the game for you. The problem is, specifically like Google, you can't send traffic right to a capture page. They make it very hard or next to impossible to do that. But with the FB method that I'm going to show you, you can and should. So I want to show you an example of a page that I am using with this methodology. Now, the topic of the page is irrelevant here. The topic of your page is going to be around your niche, which is like home repairs, right?
Okay.
So we've got this page here, and you're only seeing this at the top because I'm an admin of the page. If I was just a,
Sure.
if I was just a consumer, I would only see like from here down.
Yeah, it's like any fan page. Yeah.
Right, exactly. And so we would, the method here is to create a page around your niche and to optimize it in such a way that all of the traffic that you will generate using the methodology here it ends up as one of several things. Either a fan of your page, B, an opt-in to your MailChimp list, or C, might even just buy an affiliate product out of the gate. So the way we do this is, so the cover page here, if someone clicks on this cover page, all of this, by the way, is outlined in the FB method training, which again, I'll put on the document if you're watching this. Bruce has access to it already. You get it as a bonus with the viral blogging system. I walk you through in detail how to set up your page, how to optimize your page, how to go get traffic, and what you need to do daily. And it's really just a couple of minutes a day of stuff you have to do daily. But notice if somebody clicks on this image, they are pointed to a capture page. Okay? Secondly, if somebody clicks on the profile image, the description, oh, shame on me. I don't have that. I'll have to add that. Sometimes I forget stuff. I must have changed that image and not added a description. So ideally, I would have a description here. And then the last thing, actually two more things, is our description here is a link over to a capture page. Well, it's supposed to be. Wow. I've got egg on my face right now. I don't know why that's broken. Those last two should be going to a capture page. I'll edit those and fix those right after this. But then the last thing is we've got these three things here, which are custom tabs, which hopefully these are working. So that one, I'm getting this error because I'm an admin. But if I click OK, that goes to a capture page. We'll go back. This goes to a capture page. And this other one also goes to a capture page. Now, in your case, what I would recommend that you do, I'll just show, I can't remember if this is, so it's actually 3 different capture pages. So people clicking around, if one message doesn't catch them, the other will. However, in your case, what I would do is I would have your cover photo, your profile picture, your description, and your Start Here tab. Again, all of which is outlined how to do in the FB method training. So I'm not going to get into technical things here, all of which is outlined there. But all 4 of those things would point to your capture offer. And then what I would do with your last 2 tabs here is I would either pick 2 ClickBank products and have them go directly to the sales pages for them, or you might have one go to your membership site, like the sales letter for your membership site, and then one go to an affiliate product. But the point is, like the guys that I'm learning from, they call this like Rodeo Drive of their fan page.
Okay.
Once you start using the method and start getting traffic the way we show you to do, people are going to they're just going to start poking around here. And you want to have as many ways possible to A, capture them as a lead in your email database, and B, turn them into money, because the only way you can scale this is that we can quickly recoup marketing dollars so that we can reinvest them and obviously also generate a profit, right?
Right.
So this is the method that we recommend, generally speaking, for your traffic. And there are, in the method, I show you the paid strategies and free strategies of growing this this audience and getting traffic to the page. The other thing you can and will start to do here is anytime you put together new content, you're going to syndicate that content on the page, which is going to get people looking at it and then ending up on your viral blog, right? And then if the content is good and engaging, which I know it's going to be because you're an expert and you've obviously already been doing some of this stuff, they're gonna start clicking on the banners and stuff and end up in your email list. So it all sort of it creates this like big wheel or like snowball effect of more people on your list engaging with your content, becoming members with your membership offer, and becoming interested in and turning into customers of the affiliate products.
Okay. So I guess the big question that hangs out there is how do you get fans? But that's going to be in the other training?
That's in the FB method exactly.
Okay.
And
yeah, I'll definitely.
And that's definitely the thing that's going to take the most testing. Just because to find the right demographic for what you're offering is going to take. It's just going to take some testing and tweaking and playing around with. You may already have a good idea of who your demographic is. It might be 35 to 45-year-old males who have kids who are college grads, or maybe not college grads. I don't know. You probably have an idea of who that who your avatar is.
Right.
Who your perfect customer is. Yeah. And so that part is going to be a little, there's going to be some trial and error there. But the cool thing about Facebook is, and what we recommend is, you start with little tests, $5 and $10 tests, and you just tweak and you get better and you get better and you get better, and you build an audience in doing so.
Sure.
So there were some action items here. Obviously, going through some training on the FB method. What I would love to do, Bruce, is maybe next week, or as soon as you've got some of this stuff done and going, we can hop back on one of these and do like an update, and
okay.
I can make some recommendations based upon here's the capture page I made, here's some posts that I made, here's the banners that I put on the site. Maybe you've even got your fan page done, and we can go through and just make some, just from my personal experience, make some suggestions on maybe some tweaks and optimization ideas of how to get, a little bit better results here, there, and everywhere. And
sure.
Maybe they'll work, maybe they won't. But I think it'll be helpful for you and for everybody else who's watching this video and who'll check that out as well.
Sure. Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Any final questions before we hop off of this?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I appreciate your info.
Okay. Well, let me wrap it up by saying, obviously, if you're watching this, there are some links below. I will include a link to this document, which I'll actually I'll spend some time in optimizing it with our recommended additional resources. B. Well, on that, I'll include a link to the viral blogging system, which I mentioned, and some other links as well. And then I'll let you know as soon as we have Bruce back on with the sort of like the next video in the series here, helping him optimize that. And this is fun. This is the kind of stuff that I love doing. This is the stuff that gets me excited to get up in the morning. This is the stuff that gets me jazzed and so forth. So I'm happy to do this for you, Bruce, and for everybody watching.
Thanks a lot.
All right.